Peter Moore knocking it down. Opportunity here for Tony Shaw. Ellingworth's up, tries to knock the ball away. Ellingworth still in there, knocks it out to no one in particular. Chance here for Graham Allen. Allen, the former Fitzroy player, pretty quick sort of a footballer, moves it quickly down with the left foot. Kick downfield and Shane Morwood, like a gully catch, juggling it and wobbling it and almost doing a Mark Jackson. He's 50 metres out. I guarantee a goal here will literally bring the stands down at the start of the last quarter. Won't make the distance.
Swings into
Stephen Smith.
Johnston to Batterston. Batterston will give it a... Batterston. Giles to Russell Richards. Oh, and he loves to run, this Russell from Seymour. On the centre wing, left puts it out wide, and here's an opportunity now for Ellingworth. In front and takes it very nicely in front of Allen. Can't find anybody to kick to. There's only Templeton. Up he goes. Great mark. It was Reynolds. Reynolds been moved from centre half back to the full forward zone and comes down and takes a beautiful one-hander. And this young man, who's only played about half a dozen matches from Tasmania originally, looks to me a player of great promise. Comes in now to shoot for goal from about 45 metres out. That's a splendid looking kick. That was a towerer, and well done. Melbourne now 12-12 to Collingwood 11-10. That gives them a lead of 8 points.
Well, a good tactical move by Barassi, obviously, Doug, to move Reynolds, who played so well in defence. Last quarter, 5 minutes gone. The Demons looking good. 84 to Collingwood 76. And Peter Moore backhands it down, looking for Connolly, and Connolly gets the Demons moving again. Down towards the half-forward line. Thorne is there. The ball knocked away from him. Ellingworth is doing pretty well. Kicks it into the forward pocket down towards Reynolds, who kicked the last goal. Knocked away from him by McAllister. And there's a kick in by Thorne. The ball rebounds back again. An opportunity here as the ball is kicked in towards goal by Batterston. And he's done it. And 2 goals to Melbourne. That last one by Batterston. And now Collingwood will need a supreme effort to come back.
Very good play by Melbourne at this, coming to the start of the quarter. A couple of very good smothers by Jarrett.
Yes.
One down there that stopped Shaw centering, and one here which led to a goal.
Yes, Jarrett has made a big name with the Melbourne club. He's an inconspicuous player, but does his work so effectively, and that's a highlight of it. The unspectacular stuff that he does so often. Here we come again, and in comes the blonde Peter Moore, and Big Wes Fellows has been a good player too. Gerard Healy can't get it. Batterston coming into the game, hits it out wide looking for Giles. Giles surrounded, through Batterston, dives at it again. Good tough football. Lots of contest. It's almost taken by Beers, hits it off the ground. A left-footed downfield from Connolly. In front there's Rigolo, who had a great first half. Oh, not good. Phillips, it should have been a free against him. Phillips gets the ball down, and Gerard Healy can't pick it up in one bite, and that's danger. Caught by Williams, picked up by Fellows. Good football. Gary Shaw out to Allen. Allen then sends his left-footed downfield towards centre-half forward. Stephen Smith and Cloak. Cloak gets it punched away from him. Diving on it, Jarrett once again out to Moore, and Moore goes off running onto his left foot and kicks it beautifully. Splendid pass by Peter Moore, straight to Roger Ellingworth.
Roger Ellingworth moving the ball quickly across to the half-forward line. Collingwood a bit nonplussed here as the mark is taken by Williams. As Williams kicks it across towards Reynolds again. Good lead. Beautifully delivered ball. And no opportunity for the ball to be knocked away from him. And Reynolds, who kicked such a good goal after a good mark in the first minute of play, has an opportunity to do it again. Reynolds, 45 metres out. Long kick, it's a cross goal, and on this occasion, 1 point.
He certainly added a bit of life, Reynolds. He's been in the last 3 attacking moves.
He's added a lot of life, Mike, isn't he? And Templeton, I think, must be off the ground. Driven out wide, a good pass it is too. And underneath it, nicely taken, Shane Morwood, who's been a very quiet player all day. He's been conspicuous in this quarter, but it's only his 4th kick. Boots it straight down to Ellingworth. To Williams, terrible kick. Out to Peter Moore. Peter Moore give it a... Pursued by Williams, who are in trouble. Hits it out looking for Flower, and it's a well-directed kick, and Flower's away from Barrel. Flower on the wing now, sends a magnificent left foot and centres it. Up goes Big Wes Fellows and takes yet another mark.
What a great piece of play by Flower. Could have easily been a goal. Magnificent effort. But now we see big fellows kicking it straight back to the half-back line, trying to get Collingwood moving. Phillips knocks it forward, but where are the Collingwood running players? Ellingworth traps it again, across to Peter Moore, across to Williams. The teamwork of Melbourne is good. Barassi would be pleased. Out to Robert Flower, and Flower making position, only a couple of yards ahead of Ricky Barham, has the ball delivered perfectly to him again. Flower, normally a magnificent kick, and he'll really shake the goals with this one. It's a big kick into the 10-metre square, not quite far enough. Up as Fellows, unopposed on that occasion. Gets the ball moving quickly to Graham Allen. Allen likes to run with the ball. Couple of bounces, 3 bounces. He's up on the Collingwood half-back line. Right down towards the centre wing. Collingwood desperately trying to get the ball over the centre. A chance for Ricky Barham. But Alan Jarrett once again to Smith. And Melbourne moving the ball down the ground again. Peter Moore's got it.
Let it go on, does the umpire. Nicely taken Morwood. Gets it out and it's intercepted cleverly by Smith. Smith boots it downfield and it's gone up and should have been marked that time by Miles. Sends a long one out and a good hand pass to Tony Shaw. Tony Shaw looks for Morwood and Morwood's met by Jarrett. Kicks it off the ground and is brilliantly intercepted that time by Smith again. Smith out wide to Richards. Richards will get the Demons out of trouble. A long hand pass goes out wide to Williams. Williams across to Johnston. Johnston centre wing grandstand side. Sends it long and sends it straight to Rigolo. And Rigolo, a very elusive player. Played a wonderful first half. Then David Toomey took him right out of the game and has come back into this final quarter when Melbourne are 91 points to Collingwood 76. Now here's, sorry Mike.
The first time in the game, Melbourne appear to be playing with a lot more confidence.
There's a lovely left foot kick, very close. It's a magnificent conversion by Rigolo. That's one of the best kicks for goal for the day, and it was really fine, tenacious battling football.
Melbourne are going in a bit harder. Collingwood, it's noticeable when a couple of their players went for the ball in the last couple of minutes, they've gone a little tentatively. Melbourne players showing a lot of authority, fizzing the ball out very quickly.
And now Melbourne 14-13, 97. Collingwood 11-10, 76. And a big lift needed here by the Collingwood side to try and peg Melbourne back, who are playing so well. And Collingwood into attack now. The ball down to their full forward zone. Melbourne defenders playing well. Boland's got it, gives it to Williams. Williams has been a good player in the last quarter and a half. He gets it down to the half-forward line. Rigolo's there again. Collingwood trying desperately to smother the ball, as we see David Toomey, who's been a great player all day, over the top of it. And a bounce again. Not far out for the Melbourne goal, only about 50 metres out.
Umpire Hood, he cannot bounce the ball today. Another very bad one. An opportunity for Batterston coming into the game. Cleverly to Alan Johnston. Johnston's left foot snap. And he's rammed it. And Melbourne have gone mad in this final term. But there's still a long way to go. It's only 11 minutes into the final quarter. But Melbourne now are 15-13 and Collingwood 11-10.
Very unselfish play.
Yes, it was a lovely left foot converter too, wasn't it?
103-76. And a big effort needed by the Magpies here as the play gets in the way again on the centre. Fellows knocks it down. Corn tries to come through. Collingwood inching the ball forward, but they don't seem to have the purpose in their play that Melbourne have. And Peter Moore does it again, the former Collingwood star, down to the half-forward line on a strong mark taken here by the Collingwood defender Miles. He gets it back towards the centre of the ground. Collingwood finding it hard to convert. David Cloak juggles the ball, can't hold it. Richardson tries to get it, appeals for the free kick. A little bit tenuous, but he's got the kick, and here's a chance for Collingwood now, with Richardson having the penalty kick on the half-forward line.
He's been a good player as Richardson. Boots it down looking for Morwood. Morwood a fine leap but loses it. Mark Williams battles his way through with strength. Mark Beers picks it up and kicks down to the pocket. Underneath it, it's punched away, and here's a chance for Barham. Barham shoots for goal.